All right, we're here with Montana State Billings head coach Derek Waddoups and senior second baseman Bodee Wright after MSUB's 15-7 victory over Point Loma in their first game at the West Regional. Coach, just first off, overall thoughts on the game. Like, your offense really seemed to click. Like, talk about how you were able to take down one of them, usually like one of the best teams in the region.
No, Point Loma is kind of a historic program, to be honest with you, so that's a big win for us. But our guys just took quality at-bats. We hit some balls hard early that didn't fall in, and I think it was, the fourth inning when we kind of had the breakout inning and just started putting the ball in play and got some things to fall in, and might have been the fifth inning, I don't know. I never remember, but no, we just, 2 out hits. We had a lot of two strike hits, and so that's just toughness, that's just competitiveness, and it's kind of what we preach is ball in play. We want to be hard in play with 2 strikes, and good things happen, and our guys just up and down the lineup just made some things happen for us.
Nice. Bodee, you're a senior. You've played on this field multiple times, being in the GNAC. Did that help you guys in any way, just having the familiarity of being able to come here and play?
I think there's something to be said about being comfortable. But at the end of the day, you put us on any park, we're going to go compete. Yeah, we were comfortable. I wouldn't say the park played a difference or not.
Yeah. And you were 3 for 5 in this game, 3 RBIs. You had a double. Maybe just talk about your approach heading in and how you were able to execute.
I think 1 through 9, where our lineup shines, is when we're aggressive, when we're putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. When I'm going up to bat, and I can speak for 1 through 9, we're going to do damage.
Yeah.
Put the ball hard in play. That's really it, honestly.
Yeah. Coach, you had your lefty, your ace, Betancourt on the mound today. Can you talk about his ability to hold down Point Loma today?
The big thing is he didn't have any blow-up innings.
Yeah.
We obviously gave up some runs. They're a good offense. They do a good job just competing as well. But there were multiple innings there that he could have easily blown up and given in and, start walking guys with bases jammed or different things, and he just kept making quality pitches. They got the home run late, and I actually thought that was a really good pitch. The guy went down and golfed it out of the yard. Tip your cap to that dude, But especially early, being able to minimize the 1 and 2. We had a couple innings that they got the leadoff runner on. They didn't score. Jackson just did a really good job of navigating the lineup, and they got a lot of guys on early. I don't typically love having our starters see a lineup 4 times, but he did such a good job of pitching and continuing to pitch that we stayed with him just because he was doing that. He just commanded and changed speeds. He made it tough on them. They had to earn everything they got. Our defense played well behind him. So it was great for him to get that W for us because he's been our dog all year.
Yeah. And I know your SID Hayden Fultz was annoyed with me for putting the 0-2 NCAA playoff record for MSUB all time on the website. But, this is your first NCAA tournament win for the program. Talk about what that means.
I don't know that some of the guys even understand the historic piece of it, right? 2019, it was actually before my time. They made a regional and went 2-Q. I got boat raced in one of them, I know that. And so for us to earn our way in and then to get a win, that's a pretty awesome thing, especially first time in program history and against a perennial powerhouse. Point Loma is always a good team as well.
Yep.
So we just look forward to competing against NNU. They've kind of been the top in the West the last couple of years, especially in the GNAC, and we've played them tough this year, and so it'll be a fun battle when we get to face them tomorrow. But I think it's pretty special, as far as history at Montana State Billings. We tied the school record in wins, I think, today. It's the first regional win. It's only the 2nd time in history, and I think hats off to this senior class. And I go back to the beginning of the fall and I felt we underachieved last year, and we have a lot of those guys back, and they took it upon themselves. They held themselves to a different standard in practice, in the weight room, and how they went about it. Betancourt's a part of that, Bodie's a part of that, and then you go down the lineup. You have Blazak and Kirschenbaum and a lot of different guys that have been around for a long time. And so for them to be able to do this as a group is pretty darn special.
Hayden, do you have anything?
Yeah, Bodee, especially being a 4-year guy, you don't see that too often in this day and age with the portal. So what does it mean to you, especially when it's the goal to get to the NCAA tournament and a national championship? How does it feel to stick it out your 4 years and finally get that as a senior?
I mean, it feels awesome. I think the coolest part about it is the team, I think it was 2019, they got the auto bid in, winning the tournament. We earned our way in. We didn't win the tournament. We earned our way in. We stuck it out, 1 through 9. I've known most of these guys for 3-4 years. Just to see us all put in so much effort throughout the fall, throughout the winter, and obviously throughout the spring, it means a lot. It's fun. It's a fun group of dudes.
All right. Thanks, guys. Good luck tomorrow.
Appreciate it. Thank you.